You keep carrying those burdens and you're going to get stronger.
Welcome to a bonus episode of Youthcast. Today we're sharing a super encouraging message from evangelist Larry Watson called Worth the Wait. It was originally shared in 2017, and it's all about God's faithfulness even through trials that last a while. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Check it out.
Okay, this is from the Book of Mormon. The story is of the people of Alma. When he went into the wilderness and they were trying to escape from King Noah. And what happened was they found this beautiful valley, and they were prospering and doing well. And the some of King Noah's men had discovered them in this valley, and they saw that they had these crops, and as often happens, they wanted what the people of Noah had, and they began to plunder it and they taxed them and they persecuted them, and they didn't want them to worship the Lord, and they told them, stop praying, and they didn't want them to cry out unto the Lord in their affliction. And the people of Alma continued to pray, but they prayed in their heart, and the Lord said, I see your thoughts, I know your thoughts, and I will answer your prayers. But you know what? He didn't answer their prayers in the way that they had expected. They wanted to be delivered right then and there. But God didn't do that. You know what God did? He helped them to bear up the burdens that they had. He helped them to bear up in their affliction. But he allowed them to continue to be under the affliction and under the oppression of the people of Amulon's men. And I thought about that. God allowed them to go through a period of time. And they said that they were able to bear up their affliction with ease. And, you know, I'm someone that, we live up in the mountains. And when we left, the night before, it got down to 17 degrees. Now, here it is, late February, 17 degrees. And I'm used to being in Mesa over the past couple of years. I was down here. So we use a wood-burning stove. I cut my own wood. That might surprise you. I don't look like much of a lumberjack, but I am. I'm the least expected to be doing that. So at the beginning of the season, I'm carrying this heavy wood, and it's a heavy load, I mean, it's heavy for me. I'm not that big of a man, and I've got this big lumber that I'm carrying. And I think, man, I can't do this. I'm getting too old, man, to do this kind of stuff. And after a couple weeks, I'm thinking, it's not so bad. I can do this, and carrying the same wood, and I'm holding it. I'm carrying it okay. And a few more weeks, and I'm starting to add more wood to it. And I'm wondering, how does this happen? I was struggling under this weight, and now I'm carrying it with ease. What happened? Did the load get less, or did I get stronger? I got stronger, right? That was the message that God was giving to the people of Alma. You keep carrying those burdens, and you're going to get stronger. You see, in the physical world is a mirror of the spiritual. Those things that we cannot see or understand, God gives us something that is tangible, physical, that we can understand. Maybe you're smarter than I am, but I don't get a lot of spiritual stuff. God has to kind of draw a picture for me. And here this was a picture that I got, I understood. You see the burdens that you have, and every one of you have burdens. Don't give up. Wait. Keep carrying those burdens, and they'll get lighter. Do you believe that? Amen. And then sometimes someone comes along, and they say, that burden looks a little too heavy for you. Let me help you with it. Let me help you with it. And then sometimes we have a backpack and we're trying to climb up a mountain, and we added some rocks back there that we don't need to carry. God didn't intend for us to carry those things. And that's me sometimes. I add some rocks and burdens, and thank God I've got such a beautiful, wonderful wife, and she sometimes reminds me, you're taking too much on. God didn't intend you to do that. I want to share with you something. I don't want to say too much this morning because so much has already been said. But I want to share with you something in the way of a testimony. After I got married, I was at my mom's house. And one day, she came out of the bedroom and there was tears streaming down her face. She didn't say anything to me. She just handed me this little piece of paper. And she said, and she wanted me to read it. And I read it. You know what it was? It was 3 prayers that I had written down years before. And as I read it, then I started to weep. You know why? Because all 3 of those prayers had been answered. And some took a little longer than others, but I want to tell you something. It was worth the wait. And one of the answers to prayer is sitting right there in the front pew. And believe you me, she was worth the wait. God wants us to get that message. Brothers and sisters and friends, it's worth the wait. There's a lot of people that rush into cohabitation and other situations. They don't want to wait. It's worth the wait. What God has for you is so beautiful, and the greatest reward lies ahead up in heaven. It's worth the wait. May God bless you. That's my prayer.